That's not Dion James. That's Dion Bews, convicted criminal, man who likes to punch women. And the CBC runs a whole advertorial for his guitar business without once mentioning that he's a convicted, violent thug. I was going to talk to you about the CBC doing a bizarre advertorial for a convicted criminal named Dion Bews, the convicted criminal who assaulted Sheila Gunn Reid, our chief reporter, in Edmonton 4 years ago. Convicted criminal, we also sued him in civil court, won. Absolutely a disgraced man. Can you go to dionbews.com just to show people who I'm talking about? So Dion Bews is the lowest of the low. I should tell you that in the litigation we offered him, that thug. Vindicated, an Edmonton judge condemns the NDP thug who punched our reporter Sheila Gunn Reid. That thug, Dion Bews. I should tell you that we offered him a deal. We said, if you just apologize and acknowledge that it is wrong to hit women, and if you make, I think we only said $1,000 donation to a women's shelter, we'll let you go. That thug refused. He had to be told by a judge that hitting women is not right. And he almost didn't pay, and part of me, I won't lie, part of me thought, let's fight all the way. But someone talked to him and said, you're just going to keep losing and losing and losing. Just pay. So he did. Now, I bought his name, dionbews.com. I do that sometimes. He's a convicted criminal. The world should never forget what he did. He punched a woman. And then he fought it in court. He fought it. What a creepy weirdo. Male feminist. He was at a women's march. He punches a woman at a women's march. What a creepy weirdo thug. Dion Bews. So I bought dionbews.com. Anyway, so go to the CBC story. So I see the CBC has a story about a guy named Dion James. And all the photos have Dion James wearing a face mask, of course. Looks a little bit different. You can't see if he's got the lip ring there. Edmonton handcrafted guitar business sees boom despite pandemic. New orders should be finished in 2023, says owner. Scroll down a little bit more. An Edmonton man has found success building handcrafted guitars with a wait list that has actually grown during the pandemic. Dion James, hang on, Dion James built his first guitar around 15 years ago. He was 23 at the time and living in Saskatchewan. He and a friend, scroll down, look how long this is. And he's wearing a mask so you can't see his face. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. You won't, they don't show you his face with files from Axel Tardieu. So scroll up. That's not Dion James. That's Dion Bews, convicted criminal, man who likes to punch women. And the CBC runs a whole advertorial for his guitar business without once mentioning that he's a convicted, violent thug. They use his new name. I don't know if he's legally changed his name to Dion James, but the CBC knows Dion Bews because they covered his conviction in court. Why the hell is the CBC whitewashing and giving an advertorial to a violent man like that without even reference? What the actual hell is going on? That's pure Jian Ghomeshi. I don't know if you remember, Jian Ghomeshi was the CBC star who kept punching women in the face. And this was fairly widely known. And in fact, CBC senior management set up what they called a war room. And the purpose of the war room was to hear any rumors and to discredit the women. The CBC set up a male war room, and if any woman made an accusation against Jian Ghomeshi, they all knew what Jian Ghomeshi was doing. The CBC thought, well, he's our star, we must defend him. Let us defame these women, let's smear these women, let's threaten these women. The CBC did that. They only got rid of Jian Ghomeshi when he sort of confessed everything in a bizarre Facebook page. That same CBC mentality, protect the abuser, protect the violent man, is obviously still alive and well at the CBC. They literally are trying to rehabilitate a violent thug who hits women, and they won't even tell you his name and what he's done. Dion Bews is a creepy, creepy, creepy man who, like I say, wouldn't admit he did anything wrong until 2 judges had to tell him in a row. We offered him, said, just admit what you did was wrong, you thug. Pay $1,000 to women's shelter and we're done. He wouldn't. Like, what a creepy, bizarre guy. Oh, he's gross. No, the CBC is grosser.
Oh, hi friends. What you just saw there is a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream show. It's fun, it's fast, and it's completely unscripted, so you never really know what you're going to get. Just go to rebelnews.com/livestream to sign up for special alerts.